Well,
You tease.
Whoa! I just faked out the audience there.
Professional.
JK.
Professional is totally what it was. That was on purpose. It was me just joking around, a little goof.
You are a doctor.
we got bamboozled.
We did. We
Yeah,
got bamboozled
get tricked.
now.
Your
Plot
best doctor.
Wow. Week's been good?
Yeah.
Certainly
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
For now, yes.
I still draw breath.
Hey, what does that mean?
Well, let's see what happens. So,
Concern.
last we left off,
No concern.
you guys put on your wetsuits, your flippers, and your diving goggles. You guys had a water breathing spell cast upon you, and you went splunking.
Yeah, that's the sound we made when we hit the water.
Splunk. As you went through
We've
the
been collecting seashells.
Yeah. Estrella, you planned on going with the party, but because of the events of what happened earlier that day, everyone on observation duty got put on overtime. So you ended up getting pulled back to your job. And was just straight up like, okay, anything suspicious, report it. You know what happened, but they're being vague as if they're not really trusting the security team with what happened.
Crazy how that works.
Something happened.
Yeah, basically,
A thing.
they're pretty much like, there seemed to have been an intruder on the oil rig. Please report any suspicious activity. That's pretty much all they tell you. So the other security officers, they don't understand the context. You do, but...
Don't tell them.
Yeah, no,
I don't think I will.
don't bring them into the knowledge.
But the rest of the party, you dove down. And eventually you had to make your way through the force field as the latent energy of Vormafeth kind of started pushing and displacing the water outwards.
Yeah.
Because of the displacement, once you got past the force field, there was a bit of a bubble. And once you got past said bubble, you found yourself near the skeleton of Vormafeth and the place that the drill arm is currently located on. You searched some of the skeletal corpses, and you started to try to figure out what's going on with them. You eventually found an enchanted lockbox that somebody pocketed. I think Buck did.
I think it was Carney.
Oh, it was a Carney?
Yeah,
Okay. That Carney
got
pocketed.
lockbox,
Yeah.
Yeah, Carney.
I knew it was somebody.
One of us.
Yeah, one of you. I could have guessed one at a time and got it within 5 guesses.
Pretty good. It's a 20% success rate.
For real.
Yeah. I'm just that good. Anyway. And as you guys were investigating, eventually Nolhara came to inspect the area as part of her patrol. This kind of caught you by surprise as some of you started to escape. But your invisibilities were starting to wear off. So you decided to try to hide in a nearby kelp field.
That went great.
Yeah.
Good idea that was.
But eventually the kelp started moving, and you realized that 8 of the kelp stalks were arms. As you started to fight a creature that was shaped like a daddy longlegs, but was like a hybrid between a spider and an octopus. This tentacled monster with green furry tentacles and clawed-like claws at the end of its tips started to attack you all, and Nohara eventually came in and started... Well, first you bonked Nohara before she could even figure out what's going on. Then she started fighting alongside of it. As you notice that the creature did not attack Nohara at all. But after a bit of a battle, you knocked Nohara unconscious and then defeated the creature. Then you decided to bind Nohara. And that's where we're picking up. You guys are currently still in this area, and Nohara is in your grasp. What do you do?
Can't really communicate though, right?
You don't have an Kalistar on you.
Gesturing. Yeah. Yvette is
Place to
pointing
aim.
at Nohara and doing like the finger across the throat motion, like death, kill, destroy.
Cornelius is gonna look at that and just be like look at that, Hara. It just kind of frowned. Like,
I can't see it because you're wearing a wetsuit, so.
Well, his mouth is open. Wetsuits have an opening because of the
Yeah,
oxen gear.
All right.
You can see the frowning.
Because we're not wearing the diving bell suits.
Okay, I see. Yes, right. We're not wearing the diving bell suits.
I keep
Fair enough.
forgetting.
Okay. He's just gonna kind of flail, like, well, what do you want us to do? But you know, it's hard to express that underwater with no speech. So.
Yeah, if only there was like an air bubble above you.
If only. Oh well.
Mm.
We'll have to continue this.
But Buck is going to kind of
Maybe
like...
he's gonna point up towards
Some
that
of
air
us were
bubble.
nearly dead last session, and our brains aren't all the way back. Okay. Yes.
Who would that be?
I don't know. When Davey points up, Yvette will remember things and nod, and we can ascend into the air bubble like smart.
Oh shit, that's right. I have 1 hit point right now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes!
Speaking of which, I am going to swim over to Carney and pump 10 points into you, just so you're not at 1.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, when Davey does that, I'm just gonna try to save underwater. Thank you. So it's just gonna.
Let's swim into
He's
the
gonna
air
nod
bubble.
and then start
Yeah.
swimming upward.
Yeah, following Davey.
Alright, as you guys float up to the air pocket, you are able to speak.
Yippee.
And
Okay.
also, I am dragging O'Hara with me by the scruff, while we're
Yeah.
doing
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We should bind her before she wakes up.
Yes, we should.
Right. Do we?
Maybe
How much
we have
rope do we-
something that can keep her still, she won't worm out of?
I'm gonna go ahead and work on untying the rope that's around me to see if I can't
Yeah, you
Alright.
can. You have enough rope that you can bind her hands.
That don't
Yeah.
get separated in the depths of the ocean and eaten by behemoth rope.
Well, the
But we
only
are
two
not
people who
really-
are still connected or worse
It was
connected
cut.
were...
Yeah, it was cut, not untied.
Right. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
So there's.
Well, we're all visible now,
Yeah.
right? So let's
Yeah.
let's just use all of the rope bits and
I'm gonna
tie her
work
up.
on doing this, and then I'm gonna be like, which of you is really good at tying a knot? I can tie my shoelaces, but I don't know if that's enough for her this one.
I can make it tight, but I don't know if I'm great with knots.
Same.
I can try.
Let's just
Did
do
some
our
hog
best.
tying back in the day.
I'm just saying. Now's our chance.
Yeah.
to
Okay.
get
You know what?
rid.
Actually, yeah. I will defer to Buck on that. When he mentions the whole hog tie thing, I will defer to Buck.
I thought you were gonna agree with me that yes, it's time to kill her. But
That would be very out of character.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm surprised.
I
I
have
was like, this
questions
is a
before we do
change.
that.
Yeah. I just don't think we're gonna have any luck questioning her, but I will
Well,
defer.
Maybe
I
not
have
Let's
questions
let's get her
ourselves.
tied
you
up
all don't know about
regardless.
yet.
Yeah, let's get her tied up regardless, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
Alright.
And at least we could maybe blindfold her and take her back to Jolly Roger's ship.
Oh, he'll love it. Yeah, like, oh, Mr. Roger, we brought you a souvenir from the bottom of the sea. Please
Well,
handle this.
Well, she
Well,
knows
he
this
might be
better
good
than.
for that.
Maybe.
Well, she knows. Well, I was thinking she knows more about this than we do, and Mr. Jolly Roger is a magic skeleton man. Maybe he has some weird pirate tricks
That's
to
true.
get her to talk.
Pirates are very good at things.
As long as it's not making her walk the plank.
Yeah, that would not be helpful.
I mean, we did technically just do that, but
Yeah, but she's fine underwater.
also true.
All right, then yeah, I defer to Buck for the hot time of
I will
of the
try and
woman.
help to provide extra leverage and strength to the knots.
I will actually, while we're doing this, and before I completely forget, I'm gonna go ahead and give some divvy out a D3 to some folks.
Wow.
Wow.
I love D3s.
D3s are great.
I
What are
I
D3s?
have 3 of these left, so
Yeah,
yeah, actually, yeah, perfect.
I still think it's weird that they added a D3 as a thing.
Yeah.
As a class feature. Yeah, it's funny, ain't it?
Yeah.
Because getting a 4 would be too much, I guess.
I mean, it restores spell slots. I mean, I don't see why restoring a 4th level spell slot is that crazy, but you know, whatever. I'm not a designer.
Yeah.
This is the coast. And Quivity, they have bigger brained ideas going on. 1TD, but whatever.
Uh-huh. Alright. So, as those D3s are rolled, I just need a dexterity check from Buck.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Boop the snoot. I would like to boop the
Can I
snoot.
assist?
So many things.
Okay, so there's advantage D3 and D4.
Yeah,
Alright. I'm gonna
Let's
click all my
go.
buttons.
that is a tight but comfortable knot.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, so 20 plus a D3 plus a D4 just for posterity.
Let's go. Let's
Oh, it
go.
didn't go through. Oh, because I did skill modifier. That's right. Okay. Alright, 1d3 plus 1d4. 23.
Do all of us get the D3, or how does that work?
He's
Yeah, I
giving
gave
it...
everyone. Yeah.
Oh, you're using it for
I gave
everyone?
all-
Okay.
Yeah, I give it to everyone just in case, for as long as we can.
Okay, well, 23 is still pretty good, so you're pretty confident on your hog tying skills.
Mm-hmm.
So she is bound behind the back, and the knot is placed in a way that she really can't move her joints.
Perfect.
I want to look and see if the key to the lockbox that I picked up is on O'Hara. Like in
Make
a pocket.
an investigation
has-
check.
If she has a pocket. Investigation. I'm so good at these. I'm phenomenal at this.
8.
You are,
Yep.
you are
May I make my own check, or?
You can. So, first, Carney, you reach into one of her pockets, and you're like, "Oh, what's this?" And then you see something. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Both of you start reaching into pockets, and both of you feel something, and then it's squishy, and then you realize there's raw meat in her pockets.
Oh no!
Ew.
I mean, I was imagining you reached in, there's just like a piranha in there.
That would have actually been hilarious.
Carney finds the raw meat. Davey finds the piranha.
But yeah, she just has loose raw meat in her pockets.
That
So,
is
so while I was
gross.
tying her up, did I happen to find anything?
Make an investigation check.
Alright, here it comes. I
You
got
find raw
a
meat.
2. How many pockets for raw meat does she have?
No, it's the same pocket.
A lot, apparently.
Oh,
They're in those overalls that are covered in pockets, and each one is full of raw meat.
You're like, you see one person check the pocket, it's raw meat. The other pocket's raw meat. Check the other pocket. Wait, that's the first pocket. Fuck.
how does this keep happening?
You know, I understand getting hungry at snack time, but on work hours. But this is.
I mean, if you're not gonna chew on crewmates, I'm fine with her having pockets full of rancid, dripping meat.
Well, you don't know where the meat
know
came
that
from.
This isn't crewmate.
I'd be a crewmate already.
So-
Does anyone have something that we can use for a blindfold, maybe, just so you know?
Mm.
Um,
Do they have like a bandana or anything?
I have sunglasses.
Yeah, me too. They're very cool.
Mm. Sunglasses under one. Actually, I've got the souvenir T-shirt from the tea shop. Can we use that?
We
Oh,
have
that's
the
good.
teas.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a Tea Society T-shirt, right? You could.
That was good.
Just
So-
looking through all the stuff in my pockets.
So you pull out the souvenir T-shirt that Teapot gave you. It's a Tea Society shirt. It has like a bag of tea and then like an AK-47 on it.
Oh God.
Yeah, so just
Of
roll that
course.
up and tie it around her
Yeah.
around her eyes.
Perfect.
Mm-mm-mm. You try to give you free shirts to like NASCAR you.
Yeah. It's just been
He
in
was
my
like, "Oh,
pocket
you
ever
guys
since
are
we left."
famous? Here, have some shirts that might advertise my business, but hey, shirts."
Everybody likes shirts.
Hashtag not sponsored, by the way.
I mean, she did sponsor you.
We did.
She did. We
did
are
sponsor.
sponsored.
You were
This is literally
sponsored.
a sponsorship.
She sponsored you in order to get into the tournament.
Yeah,
They're totally sponsored.
it was very sponsored.
But your sponsorship deal is currently over.
Yeah, we are no longer under contract.
Yeah,
We can say whatever we want now.
your non-discriminatory clause is gone.
I don't say anything negatory about
Or
a
disparaging
woman
cause,
with a
whatever's
gun
called.
that big.
True.
Yeah, she knocks on your house, and this is the cease, and there's a cannon, and this is the desist, and another cannon.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, not saying anything bad about Teapot ever.
Yeah, these are my lawyers, Smith and Wesson.
Perfect.
Anyway,
How long would it take for us to like swim back up to the sub? Because I'm wondering if we want to just like drop Nulhara off.
Remember, it like pushed us physically up unless we held
Yeah.
on to the.
you're pretty sure it's going to be a lot quicker to get there than come back because of the direction of the force.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
alright.
okay with dropping her in the loving arms of our lich friend.
Are we about to head back?
I mean, I would rather drop Nulhara off and then either come back or come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whichever one is more likely to not get us killed.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna, just in case, there's one thing I want to do. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and dive under the air pocket and swim to the skeleton real quick.
Alright.
It worries
Well,
me when he does things like this.
I'm not gonna just let him go on his own. I'll shove Nulhara off onto Yvette and dive after you.
Uh-huh.
Meat pockets, blah.
Alright.
I was just gonna say hold this and dive.
They do this a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess the two of you are guarding Nulhara while the other two are diving?
Yeah. I'm just
Yep.
gonna drop her on the ground and sit on her.
Yeah,
Well-
pretty much.
They'll be back in a minute.
I'm gonna
Alright.
make sure I'm positioned where her eyes would be if when. Oh wait, no, we got her blindfolded. Never mind.
Yeah.
Don't need to worry
Yeah.
about that.
Perfect.
Oh, before, like, as I'm going down, a thought occurs. I go back up and ask a question to Yvette. Hey, so, Miss Yvette, you're the magic type, right? Like you know things,
Sure.
right?
No, but go ahead.
What bones are really magical?
Well, I think the femur is pretty potent. But I'm not sure. You
Yeah.
know, I never took magic
What part's the femur?
anatomy. It's like your elbow bone.
Baby is gonna give the weirdest look to Yvette. What?
Yes, the femur is totally the elbow. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take that at face value. Elbow, got it. And I just dive back down.
Yvette did not take magic anatomy. She's trying to remember knowledge she does not have.
You know what? Make a medicine check for the hindsight after he dives down. There's a dot.
No, I'm perfect.
Yeah, no, the femur is the elbow. It's fine.
You're not convincing Davey of her competence at all.
Please don't let. Please.
Yeah.
Never heal me.
What? What do you
I
mean?
You don't need
The
anatomy.
femur's
for...
in the leg.
It is not.
It is.
What? What? It's your elbow bone. I totally
Not the
read
femur.
it. Yes. It's like bendy. Yeah. Femur.
It's named the femur after
It's
Alfred Femur,
literally
the one who
the
invented
thigh
it.
bone.
Thigh. No, the thigh bone is called the thigh bone. Obviously.
It is also called the femur. As someone who has fixed femurs before, please trust me on this.
Well, I guess it's been a long time since middle school health.
He just stares directly at you, dead, like, not laughing, like...
Yvette is starting to have doubts in her knowledge.
You're gonna look it up afterwards and be like, shit.
Yeah, Yvette's gonna be like, I better Google this later.
Yeah, just
For
like
now, she's gonna go along with it because she's a little scared of Davy.
Anyway.
quietly on your phone scrolling for a little bit, then
just interrupt your doom scroll for a second.
Yep. Exactly.
Anyway, Buck and Carney.
yeah.
So, first off, I would like to get to swim to the skull of the dragon.
All right, so the upper area where the skull is.
Yep.
Alright.
First and foremost.
All right, you see the skull of Vormafeth.
How big are the teeth?
That is a good. I mean, in terms of like width or length,
Let's go lengthwise, like. Yeah.
I
let's go
assume they'd
lengthwise.
probably be like 3 feet long.
Ooh, okay, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and look around, try to find like the area where it would be least disturbing. Take the stop sign by the by the base of the red part. I'm gonna try to like dislodge a tooth.
All right, make an
Buck has
athletics
taken-
check
All right.
with disadvantage because you're using an improvised tool for this. 13.
13. All right.
You go to dislodge one of the teeth, and it breaks in half
Oh.
and chips.
I'm gonna collect the fragments and see if I can, and then see if I can't get a better. Actually, yeah. Now that there's like a little gap between this and another tooth, I'm gonna see if I can't leverage that to dislodge a more complete tooth.
All right, you can make another disadvantage athletics check.
No.
11.
No.
Pat.
Do you not have like a crowbar or some other useful tool?
Wait. Oh wait, I actually hold on. No, I might.
If
Oh,
you have
yeah,
a
hold
crowbar,
on.
you will not have disadvantage.
I think Yvette does because she's got the Dungeoneer pack. Just
What if
FYI.
we use the harpoon gun?
That's not a proper tool for leveraging.
Wrap the rope around the tooth and then shoot the harpoon
Kindness.
away like
Yeah.
you're pulling
Oh
out.
yeah, because the harpoon gun
If we
totally
sh-
generates enough force.
Absolutely.
If we shoot it up at where like Yvette and Davy are, then they can catch it.
Yeah.
All right, does Carney have a crowbar?
Okay, I don't
Can't wait
see
for
it on my
her to
inventory, but I'll at the very least I'll ask Buck. I'll like try to like charade, see if it's like if Buck sees what I'm doing, I'm gonna like
Make
hand
a
him, like,
performance check.
cool.
Let's go.
Let's see how good you are at charades.
All right, okay. Awful.
Buck, make an intelligence check. I'm gonna combine your scores to see if you make the DC. No.
I mean,
Just blank staring.
just DC 15. No, all right.
Well, no, combined DCs would normally be like
Yeah.
at least 25, 30. Because you're
that's
combining.
fair.
Buck is just gonna watch you and then like hold out the harpoon gun
I'll take it.
and just like
I'll take it. I'm gonna try to I'll hook from the other side. Like I'll hook for like a quote unquote root at the like roof of the mouth, and they like try to tug from there.
Is this just we got a comedy of errors tonight?
Probably.
Yeah, we had a
Every week.
serious episode last time.
Apparently.
Time for the filler.
Time for the
comedy
filler.
But
The episode where everyone fucks up. All right.
Yep.
yep.
I don't even know if I want you to roll for this. This doesn't sound like it's gonna work. Period.
I mean, but without the crowbar, the check was an 11. So bonk. So snap.
yeah,
that's another.
you're gonna break the tooth.
Yeah.
Alright, you've
So,
successfully
out, flying
broken
there with
two
broken teeth.
valuable teeth from an ancient purple dragon.
Ah. Yep.
More than the rest of us combined.
Just imagine how much money each one of these teeth is worth that you just broke.
Oh my god.
Yep. But yep, I know. But I mean,
Have
tooth fragments are
retired.
that still could do something, I imagine. But either way,
As resources, but not as trophies.
yeah, exactly. But so I see this. I realize, okay, I don't have the this. I'm gonna have to ask someone else. But I'm gonna go and look for the that elbow femur.
Okay, so you're
The elbow femur of the dragon.
of
Yep.
the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're like, okay. Maybe it's like near his wing bones, because that's where his arms would be. Make an investigation check.
I'm so good at these. Oh wow!
You
That's
actually
actually
were good at that one.
Okay.
that was actually not terrible for
That's
me
legit.
at all.
Mhm.
Okay, so you start looking around. You see that a good deal of his spine is in the chasm where the drill arm is. And you see the other part of his spine and his skull is on the upper part. And you start looking around and you realize, based on the positioning of his body, that the rest of his skeleton, like his arms and wings and legs, might have drifted to the deep area north of here.
Ah.
Mm,
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about any place in the ocean called deep.
I know, right?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're in this area. There's kelp fields. There's a chasm where the drill is pushing on. And then you just see that there's this ledge that goes down. And you just look over and you just see darkness. There is some, like, bioluminescent creatures down there. So you see, like, sparks and, like, some floating jellyfish and stuff. But the actual ground is just pitch black.
So I'm guessing like I can see pretty okay with the bioluminescent creatures. Like I see like it looks like
Yeah.
red wigger stuff, but then like past that it's just
Yeah.
black and white, and then actual floor is just like nothing.
Yeah, because
Like-
keep
like
in
dark
mind,
within range.
you're only about 300 feet depth right now.
Hmm.
So you're like, I mean, you don't have natural light anymore. It's getting dark. But at one point in time, you would have been able to have some light from the sun.
Hmm.
It wasn't like complete dark ocean. But then there's
Okay.
like this drop off here and it starts to get darker.
Okay. In that case, then I'll go ahead and go back up to
Yeah.
to everyone.
And keep in
else,
mind, you
right?
also have like the lights fixtures that are attached to your head from the diving suits.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'll if I'm gonna save that for if we come back here. I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna go back to Yvette and Davey and ask if they have any like crowbar or tool or anything like that. Because
Alright,
yeah.
so Carney, you
Wow.
pop your head in.
Yeah.
That Davey, you see him.
Okay,
you done?
so not quite. I went to go collect some teeth and some other bones. I figured they may be helpful since ancient dragon parts have this sort of like spooky magic attached to them. I was thinking that we could maybe make something out of it or do something cool like that. the femur might have drifted somewhere to the north, I think. But
So Carney, me and me and Davey were having a talk after you left, and I might have been a little off base on what a femur is.
oh,
I'm also I thought that it's maybe we should do research before you go searching.
well, it's okay. We all have our little missteps on names and the like. But that's what's important is that I was hoping to maybe grab some of the bones, since we saw what the blue dragon's bones did to the water and the bone fairy stuff. It has stuff that it could do. I was thinking that maybe the dragon skeleton here could do some cool stuff too.
Oh.
Like if we get the right people to make stuff out of it.
Yeah, that's true. I have a crowbar.
But oh, perfect. I tried to pry a couple of teeth already, but I kind of show the results. It
Oh.
wasn't. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped.
Would you like a crowbar?
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Thank you, Miss Yvette.
You're welcome.
I'll make sure this snag a couple extra for you. Thank you. Thanks.
No, it's okay.
And
As he
I take a deep breath and go back down.
Right.
He knows he can breathe, right?
It's probably a habit, but
Yep, exactly.
Just
Does he just take a deep breath on land?
not usually.
Are you sure? Because, I mean, that would explain a lot of his actions.
Well,
Damn.
I never had paid much attention, but maybe now I will.
alright.
Yep.
So
Now I'm gonna go and try.
Yeah.
I'll say
There's-
3 teeth. I will say 3 teeth with the crowbar.
I was about to say 3 teeth is about all that's left of perfectly intact teeth.
All right. Okay. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Yep. I'm gonna grab the remaining intact teeth then.
Alright, just make 3 athletics checks.
All right. Una.
Alright.
All right. 19.
You successfully extract 1, you extract 2,
Ooh.
No.
and you break a 3rd one.
Frustration. All right. Well, 2 intact teeth. That's
Yep,
good.
you have 2 intact
that's
teeth,
good.
and the skeleton is now toothless.
Wow.
He's
Yeah.
my favorite dragon.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and yep. I'm gonna go ahead and give like the base of the mouth a little pat and say sorry, but I think your stuff might be helpful. Hope I didn't wake you. And I'm gonna
All
Go ahead.
underwater.
yep. Just gonna give a little appreciative pat on the like.
I
the
imagine
snout of
someone,
the
a
dragon.
necromancer, like raising him, and then he starts talking with like this old person, no teeth.
Aw. I need dentures. Poor baby.
Wagon dentures.
He'll start talking like, "Baby, here, man."
And for good measure, one more time, just on my
Uh-huh.
way back, I'm gonna look and see if I don't see anything shiny, if I don't see a key just floating in the detritus or anything like that. Just a quick little look before I go.
There's not really anything you can see.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to the air pocket with the teeth.
All right,
I'll just follow along behind.
all right. So you're all back at the air pocket now.
Well, I got 2 of them. The last one I think might have been a little fragile, or I jimmied it a little too hard. But I got at least two intact teeth.
A dragon cavity.
Yeah.
How large are these teeth?
They're about
Like-
3 feet
Right.
long.
Wait,
Yes.
Thank you.
That's a little big.
So it's like
Substantial.
yeah, like this is like a makeshift
I mean, it's an
sword,
ancient
basically.
dragon, sir.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm not. That's not criticism. I'm
Yeah.
thinking we have to
What are we
smuggle
gonna do
these,
with these?
onto the boat now.
Well,
Carney.
what
Well,
we
just to the
do-
submarine.
What's your
I
plan?
mean, we do have the bags of holding.
You do have the
Yeah.
whole thing, but you don't want to slice them on the inside, though. Right?
Not only that,
Tiny
but getting them in
chickens
is going to be
on
very
them.
difficult. Right?
Yeah.
Guy holdings are decently sized, I feel like.
There's 2 feet in diameter, so it'll fit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
just
diameter,
It'll be like a kind of a tight fit, but it'll fit.
foot length.
a little, but yeah, it'll go in. It'll go in well
Yeah.
enough.
I don't want to poke a hole inside the bag of whole. Although I don't know if Yvette would know this knowledge.
Can
Yeah,
you?
sure, we can stuff them in.
Just put them
Hmm.
in point first, or pointing out. It'll be fine.
Well, point first, because once you're inside, it's not going to keep its direction.
True.
Yeah, it's going into
Spin it.
the hammer space.
Yee.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna put my 3 fragmented teeth in first, and then the and then the,
Yep.
and the 2.
Alright, so you've all collected your stuff. What do you do?
I
Shall we
think we
go
should head
see
back
Mr.
up to the
Roger?
sub. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
you guys don't really have much issue with that. You don't even have to, like, cling on to the end. In fact, it's probably a bad idea to do so. You just go to the edge of the end pocket, and as you go to the force, you just start getting ejected upwards.
Whee!
It probably is kind of like a roller coaster, like, push. It might be a little, like...
That's fun.
Yep.
It's like the magma spots in Minecraft where they just shoot you to the top.
Yeah.
Bowl.
And with you being ejected, you don't have too far of a swim to get back to the sub. You see the warehousing boat, and you start floating towards it. And eventually, you start swimming in the area, and you start having... Make an investigation check, everyone.
Ooh.
Oh.
Putting on my detective hat.
Alright?
Mhm.
The hat does nothing.
You pulled the hat down too far.
But also,
I'm blind.
also if we're still within the 10-minute mark, and everyone has to go.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Then add the D3, because you're going to need it, because no one's passed so far.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
What?
This is a DC 20 check.
Holy shit.
Okay, one
Yeah, they
person has
are.
passed.
Thank you, Davey. Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys are like floating under the boat, and you're like, wait, where the fuck is the submarine?
Oh.
And as you realize, Davey, there seems to be like some sort of enchantment in this area, making it you kind of pass the submarine rather than doing it. There's kind of this. It's almost like the space around here. It's not an illusion as much as non-Euclidean. Like, if you swim towards where it is, it's like you're swimming faster than usual. And, like, you get teleported to the other end as you swim through.
We just clipped through the submarine.
It kind of feels like that. And with your investigation check, you eventually figure out the exact angle you need to actually get there. And eventually you feel the invisible boat.
That's good.
That's really the genius, to be honest with you.
And as you get in there, you hear the sound of the antechamber opening up.
Swim right for it.
Yep.
Alright. So eventually the four of you kind of cram into the antechamber and close the door.
Yep.
There's a bit of a
Behind.
buzzer noise as... Yeah, the five of you are in there. There's a bit of a buzzer noise. You guys were crowded when the four of you were in here. With the five of you in here, it is like a can of sardines.
That's okay. We all just squish Nohara. She doesn't care.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Stand on
there's...
top of her.
You hear a buzzer
Yes,
noise,
squelch
and you
noises.
watch as the water around you starts to be ejected as the air pressure starts to return. And after all the water has been drained outwards, the other door opens.
Okay.
You see a well-uniformed man, one of the sonar men, say, good, welcome aboard, as he has this confused look as he sees Nohara.
Blindfolded and tied
Hogtied.
up.
Yeah.
Aha.
We,
So, one of those guests.
Yes, one of
Yeah.
the yes.
this one should not be allowed out.
He calls down, make room in the brig!
Ooh, they already got in the rig.
Huh?
Nothing.
Not
I'm not
us.
saying that out loud. That was a
We don't
quiet
wanna find
Yvette
out.
thought, yeah. Don't want to be added to the brig guest list.
And he tells you just to come along, and he'll, like, start leading you downwards.
Hmm.
And eventually you get to a slower area, and you see that there's a couple cells. None of them have anybody in there, but they open one of the cells up and allow you to place Nolhar inside.
Yep, I'm gonna go
Perfect.
ahead and just plop her down, leaned up against the wall, and just gonna give her a little pat on the shoulder, and then step out of the cell.
Yep. They close the door, and you see that there is two guys there, and there's two keyholes. As two of
Oh,
the
wow.
as they close it, two keys come out to lock the door,
Oh, good.
and the keys are currently on the inventory of two different soldiers.
Hmm.
Excellent.
Do they have to stand on opposite ends of the room and turn and sync?
It's not one of those.
Okay.
Just a thought for the future.
It's not the full-on nuclear launch codes thing.
It's not a nuclear launch code.
This is a high-tech pirate ship, not a high-security prison.
It's
So
a
you know.
nuclear
Yeah.
sub. Or, you know.
It still requires
What do you think this
keys
is?
from soldiers that are in separate parts of the submarine
Yeah.
to get.
Hmm.
I'm totally fine with this level of security.
Yep. Wait, slag bar.
Yeah, just be glad this is not slag bar.
I don't want to go back to Slack. That was a
Don't.
bad time.
Slag bar
Yeah.
was.
You guys were in the top third of the prison.
I
Yeah,
know,
it was still
and
bad.
you're
They want us dead.
Imagine what the bottom 2/3 are like.
No thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, I already got like Minecraft pit trapped.
Yeah,
Wait,
and
why were you
Bernie
guys
got
in the slag?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, we were.
You can make a history check if you want to know what slag bar is. You're probably not as well versed in Madarin cult. Okay, you know that slag bar
well-versed.
is a very. It's like Guantanamo Bay. It's like where you put like the
Uh-huh.
big prisoners in Madar.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It is a very famous prison for being very high security. And the people are put in there are like the worst of the worst.
If it helps,
Okay.
we weren't in there because we were not arrested when we got put in there.
We were helping
Oh
evacuate
yeah, we busted in.
people. Carney? Phrasing, Carney.
No, I'm not going to continue this line of questioning right now. I don't really want to know.
We'll explain eventually, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
We busted in and then busted out.
Child. Talking time is over. You need to raise your hand again. No, stop.
Well, it's
Nope.
but it's true though. Is that not what we?
We're gonna
Let's-
move
let's
on. Let's
save
go
the
talk to
explanations.
Mr. Roger about
Yeah.
what we found in the murky depths of the Underdark. This
Mhm.
isn't the
Oh.
Underdark. The underwater.
The underdeep.
The water
The
dark.
Underdeep. The Water Dark.
Yep. So, Australia. Is she
she
still BRB?
AFK?
Hmm.
Okay.
I miss Australia.
Oh, yeah.
This is- yeah.
I didn't think she was going to be 10 minutes BRB, but that's fine.
Alright.
Alright. Still the main party then. Well, not the main party. The other, the
Surviving
majority
party.
of the party. There you go.
Yes. Let us go.
The main party is whoever's with Ajax.
Yeah, we don't have Ajax either.
I know.
Man.
Our protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So, what y'all doing?
Let's go talk to the terrifying lich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Our
we can
fate.
open up.
Roger.
Let's see if we can open up a lockbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So, eventually you go to the captain's room.
Mm-hmm.
And you see him there. He's just kind of chilling on the thing. And you see that there's like this orb that seems to be looking into the brig area. Like he can
He is
see
haunted.
all the parts of the submarine, and he's just... You see this orb, and you see that part being looked in.
Ponder orb.
He's looking, he's like... I'm not sure to say whether good job for capturing her or bad job for your knotmanship.
Well, I've never had to hog tie someone underwater before.
Fair enough.
Also,
What?
I'm more familiar with, hog tying hogs. People are built a little differently.
Yeah.
And she's got like fish traits. So I imagine this might be a little more slippery.
Well, regardless, it seems as though you've got yourself a little haul.
Mm-hmm. And we
Yeah.
made sure to cover her eyes too, so she wouldn't see anything until
Mm-hmm.
you let her, maybe.
Right. Before we continue this conversation, Australia.
Yes, hi.
Hi. After quite a bit of time, eventually you are relieved from your overtime.
Okay.
Do you return to the submarine to figure out what's going on with the party?
Yeah.
Alright, you go through the process and you get board of the submarine. And as you guys have just said what you just said, the door to the submarine opens. Jolly Roger looks at it, he's like, looks like your final member is back.
Hooray.
Huzzah.
And after a moment, Estrella, you can manage to make your way to Jolly Roger's quarters,
Mm-hmm.
where the rest of the party is.
Looking soggy and chewed upon.
Mhm.
And-
Connie in particular looks pretty bad.
You look over and you see the orb that is overseeing what looks like a brig area. And you see Nohara,
Mm.
bound and blindfolded.
Oh, your T-shirt.
That's all right. They can keep it.
I just imagine over the eyes, it just says tea party.
Just the tea bag, laid gently over her.
Can't believe we teabagged Nohara.
Oh,
I
man.
cannot believe we teabagged Amara.
Most of you teabag Nohara.
We did it. It was a team effort.
As you guys are looking over, eventually you start to see Nohara moving around and starting to freak out.
I'm okay with this.
Mhm,
So this is a problem. Because they're gonna notice she's gone, but we can't just let her go.
mhm.
Well, if you kill her, then they're also going to know she's gone.
I know.
We can get more information out of her if she's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does seem to be one to be on constant alert, and you see that as you look over, the t-shirt's pretty much are already gone, as she seems to grab the shirt that's overhanging her mouth and used her teeth to start ripping into it.
Oh no, your shirt.
Well,
Pat, pat.
And then she, like, flails her hell around, and
Should-
it's
Connie
off.
sees that and is just gonna go. Should we have like put a knot in her mouth? Maybe. Should we have done that?
It's a little late
Probably
now.
would have chewed through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that her teeth are just like fangs. She has shark
seems
teeth.
Good at chewing through things quickly. It's like the Hannibal Lecter mask.
And you watch as she starts contorting, and eventually she gets her mouth on her wrist and starts gnawing the ropes.
Damn.
Wow.
He looks over and is like,
You're-
well, at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
she
Cardi
can't
doesn't
chew
know
through
what
the
it is.
metal. I
was
hope.
gonna say your brig is
Uh,
you're chew proof,
should-
right?
Should I go and like bonker with it? Should I go and like I hold
Knock her
the
back
stop
out.
sign up. Yeah.
Well, if you want to open up the cell and try it, you can.
I'd rather not let her.
I'd
out.
rather
I'd
not.
rather not even try that.
No, she will eviscerate you and then run away.
I mean, she's at least as hurt as I am, so.
No, don't open the cell. It's fine.
Eventually,
brig.
you notice that her binds are now gone, and she's like inspecting the locks.
I don't like this.
You wouldn't happen to have like something to knock her out so you can like make sure she ain't got lockpicks on her, right? You didn't really have time for that.
Well, we
Eh.
found a bunch of raw meat on her.
Well, we're gonna have
Yeah, but-
constant surveillance on her, and I don't sleep, so.
Okay.
That'll do then.
Well, sorry for
Is that-
foisting the babysitting job on you.
Yeah, I was. At the idle sleeping, Carter's gonna say, "Wait, is that good for you?"
What, sleeping? Nah, sleeping is bad for me.
Huh.
I mean,
Huh.
he doesn't have eyes to close, so I guess that makes sense.
Look, you know what? Maybe I should try sleeping. It might be good for my complexion.
I think you look very
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you really drink your milk, Mr. Jolly Roger.
Uh-huh.
No osteoporosis in these bones.
But I mean, do we? Is there magic that could like not put her to sleep, or is there anything that we can?
I mean,
I mean, yeah, there
is now the
is.
time to question her?
we wanted to question her.
If you want to
Um,
question her, I'd say go do it.
Oh, before I forget, I'm gonna pull up the lockbox. Do you have anything that can make me get this open? We couldn't find a key, and there's some kind of magic on this.
Let me see here. Let me see what the
Hand it over.
components of this is. Oh, just V. Within a 6 feet. So you hold it up and he doesn't even grab it. He just holds that one hand and takes his knuckles and knocks on his hand. And there's this loud knock noise. And you hear a
Carter's gonna turn
handy.
over his hand to open it, and then look at Jolly Roger like with the.
Oh, when you
like,
cast a spell,
wow,
a loud knock, audible from as far as 300 feet away, emanates from the target object. In a submarine.
Ow.
Nohara hears it.
Yeah. Carter's gonna open it, and then and realize that, and look at Jolly Roger with the eyes to just say, "Wow."
Big
But-
old enemy eyes.
Alright,
Yeah, exactly.
so, Carney, you look inside, and inside are two things. A note and a diamond ring.
I'm gonna pull up the note and read it.
Alright,
I'm gonna read it out loud for everyone.
alright, I will share the players here.
I know.
Warden 1/5, 852 1A. Survey I was hired to do is complete, but everything about this situation is off. I am writing this note as insurance, or rather, on the spite if I do not make it out, as I was hired 3 weeks ago to do geological surveys to pinpoint the exact location, not only for the oil head to drill, but other resources. Although the team found the ideal spot, they moved the drill location to the center of the corpse of Wormfeth. I was able to access some of Dr. Gahn's notes.
Oh.
I was able to access some of Dr. Gahn's notes. I did not understand the science stuff, but what I did understand is things that they were working on. Bullet point 1, Titan Carrier Ancients. Bullet point 2,
like that.
Samples of Virtue.
Don't like that.
Bullet point 3, awaiting the prime sample Eve.
Don't like that.
What? Bullet point 4, creating a synthesis of dragons with samples of Wormfeth and Ezo.
Don't like that.
Ezo, I doubt with the information I have that the people here will let me leave, especially learning that the King Eternal, Sebastian Starblight himself, is overseeing the operation. I hope they'll let me go home, where I'll burn this note, but I fear I will not be able to see the one I love again. Signed, I wanna Hunsbach.
Wait,
The cat.
what's Davy's last name?
Yeah.
Basket.
Oh my
And
god.
that's it. Yeah.
And
Davey is already bulking it back to that cell.
Okay, after him.
Yeah, by the way, if you saw the diamond
wait,
ring,
baby.
it's a familiar diamond ring.
Yeah, no, I gathered that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you're booking it where? To the brig?
Back to the cell. Back to the brig. Back to the cell.
Yep. I close the box and I'm gonna book it after
I am
Davey.
sprinting
How
after Davy.
How
Yep,
how big
same.
is said cell?
It's not that big. I mean, it's a submarine. Everything has to be compacted. So,
That's fine. The smaller the better.
alright,
That doesn't sound good.
Oh my god.
alright, you find yourself in front of the cell.
I'm going to cast hold person.
We're doing this. Alright, hold on. I still have. I'm actually gonna have to grab my dice. I haven't needed it so far.
Got eaten by a robot, Jojo. I think you moved away from your microphone.
Oh no, yeah, I was grabbing my dice because I haven't needed it
Gotcha.
yet. Alright, what's the DC?
The DC I believe is 16.
She'll pass.
Okay.
Ah, Foreman Davy. What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here?
What is here exactly? This isn't the holding cells on the rig.
You're right. It's not. It is gonna be your death spot though.
Oh?
I'm going to.
Uh,
What I want to do.
And for what reason would that be?
Killing my wife.
Did I? You're gonna have to
have any-
remind me.
Oh my god.
He'll describe her.
The only thing you're describing is tasty flesh to me.
I'm gonna attack her with the great axe.
Alright, you're gonna have disadvantage because it's through the cell.
That's fine.
I have we caught up to Davy and caught any?
After this attack, you can catch up to him.
Okay. Gotcha.
18 to hit.
Well, she still has her armor on, so that'll miss.
Okay.
Is she not still tied though, or is she complete? She's completely.
Oh no,
free.
she's completely freed.
Yeah.
She's completely freed.
Yeah. Right. Stupid chewy teeth.
And after she sidesteps that, the party comes in.
Okay. And we see him flailing through the bars at the horrible person with his great axe.
Yep.
Mr. Davey.
But
Yeah,
before
I
anything else, make a perception check, Davey.
Ooh, bad roll.
It's okay. You're distracted.
Hold on.
My passive is 16.
I'm trying to look through your inventory real quick and don't know what's in your bag of holding and not.
In the bag of holding is the immovable rod, and And the rest is on me, pretty much.
Okay. Alright, so the party comes in, and you see Davy, who has just got done trying to attack Nohara.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand on Davy's shoulder. On Davy's shoulder.
Gonna
Davy,
just gonna rack it against. Unless you're here to help me kill her, get off of me.
I understand that this is that we weren't upsetting things, but she may know something.
Actually, Carney, make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
You can do it, boy. We believe in Carney. The power of his brain.
16.
Carney, you just realized something.
Yeah.
The survey would have been at the start of the oil rig months ago. Nohara's only been on the oil rig for the past few days.
She has. Yeah. Kernoin is gonna say that Nahara's not the one who did this,
But she knows who did.
right? And killing her isn't gonna. I don't think killing her is gonna bring you any closer to that. She's only been here for a few days. This survey thing that was mentioned in the note happened months ago.
Why did you have this?
Why did I have what?
The lockbox.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that before.
He's gonna start no, that's the wrong turn phrase. He's gonna start putting his fingers on the amethyst brooch that's at his neck, and he's gonna hit a button on it. And I need a wisdom saving throw from Nohara.
Alright. That's a 21.
Okay. One less charge.
Do you think I know all the corpses at the bottom of the sea?
No, but the ones that work for the rig, I would think that you would know.
The recent ones, yes. Possibly.
And ones who had a lockbox in the area that you frequent on a daily basis.
I didn't peruse the skeletons. There's no meat on them.
It's more. But I think if there's anyone who may be able to answer our questions with this, it may be it may be the King Eternal. If there's someone who knows what's going on here, it's definitely him.
I don't think we're gonna
Maybe
get an
Dr. Braun
audience.
as well. And given that you all tend to know him,
Right, and Dr. Gon, that's another angle. We kind of. How much? I'm gonna look at Nohara. How much do you know about what they're doing here?
It's not my job to know what they're doing. It's my job to find scum like you who wants to disrupt what they're doing.
Well, wait, no, you eat people. That's not gonna work.
Oh, of course, is what you were thinking there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was like Kari was just saying the thing. What they're doing here is going to, you know, people who are going to die are going to get hurt with what they're doing. I was like,
Oh
wait,
yeah, I know
no,
that's
no,
not
you
gonna.
don't care about that.
That's not gonna
No,
resonate
you don't care
with
about
her.
that. You eat people. You eat people.
She sure
Um,
does.
Okay. Well, the things that they're doing here are very dangerous. Like, not just to people that you can maybe eat later, which, by the way, that's kind of weird and gross. You really shouldn't do that. You get sick. But it
Maybe
hurts
you would.
too.
If they did this to her, they're gonna eventually do it to you.
I point my thumb at Davey. Yeah, he's absolutely right. These people are
Once
not
they
trusted a
don't
different
need
way.
you, they will throw you away.
I think you just described all of mankind, just if they don't understand or project it normally.
No,
And that's an
sorry,
excuse to let
that's
them do
not
it?
typical. No, that's not typical. You don't bring people onto a boat, get them to do the job, and then murder them and throw them overboard. That is not the typical experience at a job. I'm sorry.
Lady, I hate to say it, but you've had some really, really terrible work if that's your takeaway.
People are only useful for a limited time. Once their use is done, then what's the point?
Something tells me you don't have friends.
She ate them all.
We killed the only thing that actually loved her.
I'm sorry, what?
Davey's gonna...
You killed something I love, I'm gonna kill something you love.
But she...
To be fair, it was actively eating us at the time. And I stand by my decision to shoot it with as much
Everyone is
painful
actively
magic
eating
as, like,
someone at... But it's
Look.
all fine.
Colonel's gonna sign and just say, look, sorry about your pet, but
apologize for
it
the
was in
fucking
self-defense.
pet.
It was in
I know.
self. It was in, but
No,
it was
we're
in,
not
it was in
sorry.
self-defense. It was in self-defense.
It was
What
an
they're doing here
aberration.
is dangerous, bad, terrible, and will hurt a lot of people, will kill a lot of people. You being included potentially among those people. We need to know if you like what you've seen, what you've heard, and if there's anything we can do to stop it. Now we can do this the really nice way, or we can do this the really, really mean, terrible way. And I would really rather not do that. I'd rather not watch that happen. I'd rather not participate. It's just, we need information. That's it.
She just kind of sits there and smiles.
We just should have killed her. Should have killed her at the
Yeah, we
bottom
should
of
have
the
just
sea.
killed her.
But like
You
I
know
was gonna say, why don't we leave this one to the captain? I'm sure he's got some ways to deal with difficult fish.
Yeah, that's good for now.
He's got some Old Bay.
Mhm. If we come up with an idea later, we know where to find her.
Colonel's just gonna take a sec, just and think, just. I'm gonna ask the hard directly. What do you want? Just, what do you want?
Currently food. But I assume you meant on a more grand scale.
Colonel Lane is gonna fish through his bag.
Ah!
Pockets full of raw meat.
She had. You pulled it out. You gotta pull it out.
Not put it back.
I mean, if you wanted to put the raw meat back, you could have. Oh no! If you
Yeah,
just like
I
pulled it
would-
out
I
with
would
you.
love that. I would
didn't
just
plan
love
on
that.
walking around with raw meat in my
Yeah,
pockets.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have just been like, well, for what it's worth, we didn't take care of your snacks.
Okay.
Varkarian grimaces.
Well. I don't exactly have anything I want. I do what I need, and I take what I need. I live off the land.
Doesn't sound exactly like the kind of person who would sign up to be an inquisitor.
Yeah. Colonel is going to say, I don't think that's 100% true.
How?
If that were the case, then you would just live in the ocean and hang out with your weird octopus spider things and eat fish and occasional scuba diver. Which,
This
again,
job
that's
puts
a
me
bad
in the
thing.
presence of more meat.
Do we have like speak of dead? Yes.
I can't one of the holy people prepare that? Can't you or Davey?
Hey, Vet, can't you do that?
Right, since I am a cleric. No,
Yeah.
no, actually, I don't have that one.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Mr. Davey, can you talk to dead people?
Not right. Not today.
Well, there's a
Tomorrow
lot of-
you could prepare the spell, though, maybe?
Yeah, we could
Yes,
ask.
tomorrow I
Okay.
can prepare the spell.
Curtis gonna like go like think for a second, just like, wait a minute, does that work on dragons?
Actually, no, I could not actually prepare that spell.
Ooh,
Oh.
is it? Wait, is it not on the paladin spell?
It's not a paladin spell. It's a cleric
That's-
spell.
Oh, it's only
That's-
cleric.
Is cleric exclusively?
No,
Bard,
okay,
cleric, wizard. Man,
Cleric wizard. Yeah, alright.
if only I was truly a cleric instead
If
of...
only we had-
You're not cleric.
if only had Miss.
You knew this already.
I do know.
You don't
Even
have
though
to
we
be a
know,
It's funny.
we act surprised every time.
I was wondering Warlock can't do it. That's weird. That's probably. Is it an
What?
invocation?
Actually,
It might be
does
an invocation.
Celestial Warlock have that?
If it's
I
on
don't-
the cleric spell list, then Celestial Warlock has access. Or actually not.
But
Celestial
no,
I
Warlock-
no, that's sorcerer. That's sorcerer.
Yeah,
gets
Divine
access, sorry,
Soul
spell list.
Sorcerer, that's what I was thinking of.
But also, I can't just prepare spells each day. It's like,
Yeah, it's next time you level, you change.
Hmm.
yeah.
Oof.
Man, if
And
only
I
we had
don't-
like a
I don't
lich that
have
we
it,
could talk
it
to.
looks like.
Yeah, no.
Only-
There's
Only-
no wizard ever.
There's never
Yeah.
anybody helpful.
Like a living skeleton who can cast magic, who might be able to talk to dead people. That would be weird.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Weird.
That would be nuts. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and she says that, and I just think, well, you know, it sounds like you have a weird conflict of interest here. I feel like. It seems like you really do not like people, but you do things that put you around people. That kind of sounds really unhappy.
She wants to eat them.
Well,
Yeah,
that's why
but-
she likes how people taste.
She likes
Okay.
the snack bar.
Okay, yeah, but how many people really are you actually eating down here?
Don't want to know the answer to that question.
she kind of tilts her head and smiles.
Shall we go talk to Mr. Roger now that we're a bit calmer?
Probably.
Although, to be honest, if Davey wanted to take another swing at her with the great axe, I would probably join in the fun because she's.
And he's going to. He's not even. He doesn't care.
Fair enough.
19 to hit.
Oh,
Oh, to have advantage.
Yeah, well, you're gonna hit her.
Good. Divine Smite at level 3 because that's the highest I got right now.
Shit. Oh my
Well,
god.
she hasn't healed from being recovered, so I'm just
I
gonna
don't-
zero
he
her.
doesn't
He
care.
doesn't care. It's
No, I'm
fine.
saying you don't have to roll damage. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I did anyway because I like looking at numbers.
understandable.
are you doing
No,
this
that's
lethally?
good.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Alright, so you strike down and immediately kill her. She falls to the ground. As you do, you see that there is candle wax in a flint that she had made shift into a knife.
Yep.
And you immediately realize, wait, that's my candle and flint.
She works
Wait.
fast.
Kylan is good.
Yeah, and you see that if you inspect the area, she also has your bag of holding, and it looked like she was about to put the immovable rod into the knife
Hey, what the fuck?
that she was makeshifting to make a
Ow.
immovable knife stabber.
Well, now we gotta get all of our stuff out of her hands. So
Well,
Let's go
all
ask
Davey's
the
stuff
nice
at least.
soldiers. Let's keep. I'll stay with the body.
Yeah, you call them, and both the soldiers that have the keys will unlock the cell.
So now that we have more time and we're not like underwater, I would like to take another shot at like checking her for any like documents or anything that's on her that might be useful.
I'll assist with that, and however that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of you make a investigation check.
Okay.
13.
You see various knickknacks that seem to be various like trophies and stuff that she has on her, but nothing that seems useful. She definitely seemed like someone that mostly lived on things she crafted herself. Everything she has is made of leathers and bones and stuff like that. And absolutely looks handmade.
Creepy ass serial killer fish woman.
But one of the three Inquisitors is now dead. And with that, I think this is a good spot to take a break before you decide your next steps.
Okay.
Okay. We have many things to think about.
Yeah, so we'll be right back. And we're back.
Hello.
So, you are all
Hello.
currently in the brig. There is a fried fish in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
She went from fish to fish food.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, should we just dump her body?
Well, I'm worried about if they send someone down there to see what happened to her.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we need to. We should.
We could burn it.
Well,
Yeah.
we should probably
Yep.
figure out like how to like. I feel like the people at the rig are not going to be. They're not going to take this one well.
They
Well,
don't
it
have
might-
to know.
Might
We're
take
not
them a
gonna
while
tell
to find
them.
out.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to notice. I mean, what are they going to think that the heart just kind of swam off and
I don't know. She's
Given what she
cavorting
said
around
to us,
with her spitticle.
we might get like a day or two before they figure it out.
Yeah. Question: does anybody know if locate object works on dead bodies?
Well, you have to know. I think potential, depending on the DM ruling, yes, but you have to know that it's a dead body when you're looking for it.
Gotcha.
This is true. This is true.
What about scrying on it on a dead person?
Well, it says that you have to be familiar with the object. Not
So
the
you'd have to have
person,
seen
the object.
corpse. You'd have to have seen them as.
You
a
have to
corpse
actually have seen the
locate.
corpse to find the corpse.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
so they can't locate object her and find the rig.
Scrying may be a different matter,
Scrying.
but
I don't think
But-
scrying would work, but I'm not.
Scrying would work,
Would it
I
work?
think.
We gotta get rid
Yeah,
of the
because
body,
it'd be
guys.
on the.
As long as it's within the same plane of existence, scrying would
You're
work.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
although to be fair, like I imagine that the submarine has non-detection or something like that going on. I imagine that this place like blocks it, like has anti-divinity
Yeah.
stuff, but
Right.
that's
But
that's a,
You've
that's
already
a-
seen a lot of the defenses from detection this place already has.
they do have
Yeah,
good
Yeah.
This, is
stuff,
probably, this is probably the safest place for the body.
but we don't want
honestly.
the body to just be rotting in here. It's gonna smell awful.
Well, I'm sure that one, Jolly Roger doesn't have a nose, so I don't think
but
you
his
have to worry about that.
crewmen do.
This is a
I'm
literal
sure
Dutch
they-
oven in here.
I'm sure they have like a refrigerator they can put her
We
in. Or
also
something.
have got noses, so
Ooh.
every time we come for him to cast seeming on us or whatever,
What do you
Uh,
mean you don't like the scent of fermented cannibal in Warning?
Yeah,
it's not gonna ferment.
it's like surstrumming.
Drew, dry aged cannibal, my favorite.
Delicious.
We could smoke her.
I don't know if we want to do that on a.
I don't wanna-
submarine.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
I don't.
that's fair.
I don't want to eat fish, woman.
I don't
I
want
don't
to
wanna
eat her,
do
but it
that.
would preserve the corpse.
I say we leave the method of preservation to Jolly Roger. Let him figure that out.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, after the dust is settled and all stuff, I'm going like Carnelian's definitely going to frown at this, and just look kind of sad at Davey. Then pull the box and hand it to him.
Thanks.
Well, this situation got a lot more complicated really quickly.
Yeah. Speaking of complications, or rather, about this whole situation. Well, what exactly was your wife doing here that got her access to Dr. Gon's lab?
Last message that she had sent me is that she had been hired to do a survey job out on the oil rig, and that she would be back by the time I got back from my job.
Right.
And when she wasn't, I decided to come and find out what they were doing here that kept her. Well, first I went to go find her, and then when I didn't, I decided to find out what has been going on here.
When they hired you, did they give any indication that like your last names were familiar or connected?
Also, wait, I just realized something. Jojo, I have a question.
Yeah.
I found this on a skeleton, right?
Yep.
Okay, and the survey was months ago. Is that like would enough time have passed
Rate
for
of
like with the survival
decomposition of
check?
a
Yeah.
body.
Can I make
Uh,
like
You can make a medicine check on that.
I'll boop your snoot.
Oh. All right. Okay. Where's
Consider it boop.
there? Oh no. That's not
Actually, no. Make a survival check. Actually.
perfect. Do I not have? There we go. There's guidance. Guidance.
We dance.
Okay.
All right. So
Sure.
21 or 22. You don't think that enough time would have passed to skelify her. However, with your survival check, in most situations underwater, the flesh wouldn't have decayed this long. You don't think the flesh decayed, though. It's under the sea. There could have been various sea creatures that kind of vulture the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Between, like, hungry crabs, piranhas, and other stuff like that.
All right.
Giant, horrible lure demons living in the kelp.
That, maybe.
Cannibalizing
Yeah.
tritons.
Yeah. So there's plenty of natural things that would have picked the skeleton clean.
Although at this point we don't know that whoever was down there was her. Like, it's hard to tell from a skeleton. It could have been like
Yeah, a lot of things could
someone
have
who
happened
got.
here.
Yeah,
But
it could have
with
been
that survival
some
check,
worker who got kicked
you
off.
saw that from the conditions and the fact they're naked. Something must have happened to them that could have been that way. And you realize that there's... The only thing you found on there was this one single enchanted item.
Yeah, that's suspicious.
That is suspicious.
So,
Like, I can't imagine they like tossed a bunch of people overboard and also this lockbox because they couldn't get it open.
you think that there might have been something they did to sanitize, maybe even burn them, but because it was enchanted, it kind of stayed.
Yeah, this survived a disposal process.
Yeah. You think there might have been a
Worst of
disposal
worst.
process, and her putting it in an enchanted lockbox preserved it through the disposal.
Mhm.
So where on this rig would there be a furnace that they would just dump a bunch of bodies into?
Davey, you know a place.
This is
Okay.
getting worse and worse.
Yeah, you know that there is a furnace room. Generally speaking, the furnace room is publicly just meant to produce heat on the rig, because cold nights and all that. But it could be used for other things.
You know,
Like a massive-
they
And an
probably
enchanted
use the
lockbox
furnace.
would survive the furnace, so. And if they don't leave it in there long enough, it wouldn't fully cremate the skeleton. It could just
Right.
burn away and then dump the burnt corpse in to be picked clean.
Yvette, when you were going through records, did you find anything about like a bunch of workers going missing at the same time?
That's a good question. Did I notice anything like that in my highly competent?
No, you have not, because you
Accounting.
can't roll double digits on accounting.
I was trying so hard.
That might be something for us to look into if
I will-
anyone
well,
went missing during
yeah.
that time.
Well, I have a question,
Mhm.
right? To Bruce to everybody.
Hmm.
We came here to find out what they were doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The note the Miss Helena left for us here kind of lays it all out. By all accounts, we've kind of done what we came here to
needed
do.
Well, it lays out what
Sure.
is being experimented on, not what the results of the
Yeah.
experiments are. But
Yeah,
But the
but we
other
know
half
we
of
know
what
we know
we're-
what they're doing. We know
The
what
other half
they're
of what we're sent to
doing.
do was to stop it if we can.
Yeah.
I
So
think we still have to make a good faith effort to.
yes,
Mhm.
which is my point. Which brings me to my question of what do we do from here now? It seems that we found out what they're doing. Now, what are we going to do about it?
Probably die, to be honest.
That is kind of what we're good at, almost dying and then managing to solve the problem in the process.
and we've delayed them at least a little bit by busting up their
Messing
little
up
their control room.
everything. Yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of a fly in their soup.
Yeah.
We know that the King Eternal's here. We know that Dr. Gon is here.
Yeah.
2 more Inquisitors left, and they may have some weird dragon part Titan thing going on.
Oh, they definitely do. I saw the Titan part.
Yeah.
Saw an eye.
Yeah, yeah. So that's going on, and we don't know about this how much of one with that they have, but we know they have some dragon soup, and they mentioned Ezzo, so that's not either.
Although,
So
why those 2 specifically? Like, those are the 2 that we've seen so far. Is it just those are the ones that I don't know? Advanced Alchemy wouldn't have easy access to Ezzo, because that's the Underdark.
It would be in the Underdark.
well, Dr. Gon's head case, so he's clearly been around.
That's
around
true.
He
the
has
body.
been there.
Also, yeah, and it's very close to one of the Bahamut vaults that you know that he's been accessed.
Yeah, that's where we found all the stuff about.
That's where the head case were trapped in originally, was the Bahamut vault.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then he probably has the sample from when he was working there.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's something. There's got to be something here.
Well,
Well,
at the very
sorry, go ahead.
at the very least, what I was thinking was we could find a way to bust up the drill head down there. Like now that Nohara and her pet aren't guarding it, could at least bust that up. And also
go back down there.
Since Nohara's dead, since Nohara's kind of dead now, it's only a matter of time before they get wise to more the stuff that's going on here. So if we're gonna do something, we should probably do it relatively pretty quickly.
If we go back in there now, go back down to where the drill head is and try to do some damage.
Well,
We could at least do that, and
Yeah.
maybe look around Bournemouth and see if there's anything else that they have
Well, in
interest in the body and the oil.
Well, so in the note,
Yeah.
like Helena specifically says
they moved
she was
it.
able to pinpoint the exact location
Ideal
for
spot.
the head to drill, but also other resources. Other resources potentially being the ley line nexus.
Yeah.
But then the team moves it.
But they moved the drill into the center of the corpse, which is
so
weird.
why move it?
Yeah. Why did...
Because the other resources was more dense in that area rather than where they were originally drilling, maybe.
But wouldn't she realize that as their
Yeah,
surveyor?
Because she found the perfect place for the oil and for potentially the ley line nexus. Why move it off of that spot?
Yeah.
Specifically
Like,
to
it was
center the
weird.
corpse.
It was weird enough that she noted it in her "I might die, here's what I found out" note.
And while we were down there, the drill head was just clipping the spine, right? It wasn't actually in the center of the body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm in favor of taking a bit of a breather to get our bearings again and going back down there for better luck. Now that we don't have to worry about being all speaking like. And honestly, and since we have Mr. Stray with us now, we could use a fresh set of eyes.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you guys want to go down there again?
I want to at least take a short rest before we go down there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'd like a short rest. Short rest would be nice.
You guys take a short rest, and
Hooray.
as you guys are waiting, it's like, yeah, I overheard your plans. So, you want to destroy the drill, huh?
Well, at least bang it up. If we can destroy it, even better.
I think you can destroy it. And he puts down a bag and opens up, and you see 4 bricks of C4.
Let's go!
Hey, that'll do.
That would do it, yeah. Won't that be a bit suspicious? Like, they'll probably hear that, right?
Well,
at this point, we've moved on from being quiet to bust things up. So
well, let's just say we're gonna shake things up. I mean, we could put it on a timer so that you're definitely present when it happens. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We do have a foreman who can vouch for us.
Mm-hmm.
Foreman who can vouch for you, and you're totally on deck when it happens, you know?
I like this plan. I like alibis.
Now, you might be a little careful about where you put it, because I'm all for destroying the drill. I'm not all for destroying the skeleton.
Right. Okay. So we need to disrupt the skeleton. Or not the
So you might want to put it a bit
Yeah.
higher up, and not like at the chasm.
Yeah.
Well, there is a nice air pocket that we could put it into.
That is probably actually the best part. You don't want to get the C4 wet.
Carnarvon's gonna raise his hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand why you don't want to destroy the skeleton, but I still kind of want to ask if there's a specific reason for it.
You're asking me why I don't want to destroy
He
a
is
powerful
skeleton.
skeleton that is useful for scientific endeavors as research as a lich.
Yes. Like
He doesn't have
I
eyes,
guess-
but you can
I
almost
guess-
feel him
I guess
staring
to
at
be-
you.
to be specific, it's like, well, what are you interested in studying about the skeleton? It's the specifics of it is what I'm curious about.
Am I the only scholar on board the ship?
Yeah. Sariel's not here.
Ah.
Our usual science type ain't around.
Well,
Granted,
Well,
Davey
if-
might be a
if you-
scholar.
well, I was hoping to
Maybe he's
use
not a
these,
scholar.
but if you want to
you know where
head
a
start
femur
on
is, though.
head start, I pulled some teeth from it.
Well, we can still put it in the air pocket to avoid disrupting it, Mr. Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but I still tell him that. I still say,
Yeah.
well,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If you
that-
want to
that I-
look at dragon teeth, Carney
Yeah.
played dentist for a while.
I didn't do as good a job as I would have liked. I didn't have the tools, so some of the teeth are broken, but I did get at least 2 intact ones. If you think that there's something.
there's like a shiver down his bones when you talk about breaking his teeth.
What?
It's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally not fine, but he's saying it's fine.
It's fine. I'm calm.
I'm calm. I will not murder this man.
You just hear like bone on bone grinding.
He means well, Mr. Roger.
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking I was thinking about it in the sense of, you know, like you said, powerful bit of dragon. I thought that could be helpful.
Right, right.
For the things we fight.
And how many intact teeth
But-
do you have?
I'm gonna pull like
2.
push in the bag of holding and pull out the 2 intact teeth.
I think you mean 1, and he just grabbed 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
And then he just
see-
walks back and puts it like in the pile of his treasure hoard.
Oh,
Okay.
Do you want one of the broken ones? Maybe I know.
No,
that-
I don't want a
I know
broken
that-
one.
Okay.
Listen, let's just consider it and our red for the time spent in here.
How long has Jolly Roger been down here observing the drill?
Do you ask
It's
him?
just been recently, yeah, right?
Well, I
will
mean,
ask.
I landed around when you did. I was still setting up
Yeah.
when somebody wandered on, so.
Right. That's what I thought. I just wanted to
Funny how that works
confirm.
out.
But didn't we notice when we were down there, it looked like they had already been blasting the skeleton area with C4 or a similar.
They blew the area around it.
Right,
Yeah.
like it had shifted.
You're pretty sure that might have been part of the surveying process. Once they figure out where to drill, they just need to open the area up a little more so that they could put the drill in safely.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
I'm learning.
It was more.
Alright, I mean, just,
It was more blowing up the area to. They were making the crevice bigger so that they could get all the equipment down there to drill.
Makes sense. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
So
Um,
there's like some overhanging plates that they got rid of.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we want to go explode a drill? Or set up to explode a drill? Oh, hold on, Jojo.
Hmm?
Is your stream up for everybody else? Yes,
What?
my internet's
It's running
stupid.
for me.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, hold up,
Sorry,
what?
Didn't mean to freak you out.
Panic.
Panic.
Sorry.
Oh, so Mr. Jolly Rogers, I take it that we should that I should avoid. I was gonna look around for like claws and other magical bones. I guess I should not do that then.
No.
I just want to be considerate to what you want to do with the skeleton too. It's
Yeah. Well, here's the real question. What do you want me to set the timer to? Tonight? Tomorrow morning?
I think tomorrow morning makes more sense if we're all.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Tomorrow
Yeah,
morning,
give us time
We'll
to-
be back
give-
at our
give us time to
jobs.
look around.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it explodes while you're still on your shifts. Get your sea legs
That'll
ready.
be exciting.
Always.
Or
I'm not sure how I feel about it. Getting my sea legs ready about.
well, I have a okay. I also have another question too.
Hmm.
Is there anything that we want to try to do once the C4 goes boom,
In terms
Act
of.
innocent.
or are
Yeah.
are
Not
we just
surprised.
gonna? Yeah. I guess I just want to know like what our goals are going forward since we're in disrupt and destroy mode.
Now, once the drill head is destroyed, then you continue with your plan that you
To be
came here
honest,
for.
I wouldn't mind putting the fish food down where the
With the
thing is
C4,
destroyed.
that's a good idea.
Two birds with one stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. We
Works for
can
me.
search the pockets again and make sure there's nothing other than raw meat.
Someone else do that.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
wanna-
doing it.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
can
say,
look for pockets.
Yeah.
she was very minimalist. You're not gonna find anything in here,
Hmm.
Okay, good.
and she
Let's
did
blow
not
her
care
up.
about gathering information either.
Yeah, cool. Let's blow her up.
Yeah. We'll make it look like she got caught in the blast.
In the blaze.
Or that she set it up herself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Haha.
Alright. So
Okay.
he gives you a bag to stuff the
Oh,
burnt
and,
fish parts.
Gross.
Oh, and Jolly Roger didn't answer my question, by the way. I don't think Jolly Roger answered.
Oh, which question?
So I shouldn't like poke around for other parts
Eh,
like for claws or that you would prefer that.
if you think you need it for the mission, do it. But I think if otherwise, just leave it alone.
Okay, I was gonna look for like magically charged like parts or bones.
Well, I mean, most of the
Those are
magic in the
forward.
dragon is through its DNA, which, from what you guys have been figuring out, it's been sucking up. If they continue sucking up, this force field might even let up, but
So the juice is where all the magic.
I would presume so.
Oh, we need to find where they're storing all the dragon juice, or more. We need to get back there and actually, like really bust that up.
Mhm.
Would Davey have seen any working around any of the undead workers like pushing around any juice like that?
Make a perception, or perception check for like a hindsight perception.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
You do know that there was one time you saw a barrel coming out of the filtration room that was sent upstairs to the laboratory.
That tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, everything went up to the laboratory from what I can remember.
Well, it looks like the lab is where a lot of the really bad stuff is concentrated. So I guess this brings up another question. So, assuming we're in bust up mode, people are gonna want to stop us, and the head honchos are problems. So the people of note are Mr. Clive,
Mm-hmm.
damn it, I'm forgetting the dual hunt's name.
Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Yeah,
Smith,
Miss Siobhan, the King Eternal, and Dr. Gon.
at least.
Those are, yeah, and at least those four are going to be problems.
And possibly
somehow
more
feel like-
foremen.
Yeah,
Any of those
and more foremen.
individually is already a problem with a capital P against our whole
Alright.
party.
I get the feeling that Dr. Gon will be fine with leaving us alone as long as we don't disturb his research.
We need to disturb his research, though, don't we?
Well,
Yeah, that's the problem.
Like, he can't. This bad, not good. Can't let it happen.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
There's. Only puts his head to assemble. That's another problem. If we do too much, I'm kind of worried that that as to like what the official story of this is going to be.
Official story. Isn't like Ulstrom covering everything that happens up?
Yes.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, but
explosion
okay.
at oil rig I don't think is going to be too suspicious.
No. Here's the thing. There are people in Madara who are interested in the rig. I'm worried that if things go a little too ham, Ulstra's gonna see this as gonna spin this as some sort of like Madara
Like a war
operation.
declaration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we are approaching war between the two countries for sure.
Well, the
That's
other
been
option
brewing
is...
for a long time already.
It has, and they've been really pushing it lately, and I don't think we can let that affect us saving what we can here.
Well, that's
Because
true,
they're
but
gonna
like,
spin it bad either way.
there-
Caligula
We
Heart
can only
already did
control what
his
we can
part.
control, Carney.
And I'm just wondering if we can control, how this looks.
Well, unless we can make it look like Ulstrom did it to themselves.
But even then, like,
It's gonna look at Jolly Roger.
Honestly, that actually is kind of a thing. Because, the silver blade and all that.
Can you make us
Yeah.
look
Well-
like vampires, or make us look like Silverblade agents? Like, can you do that?
They're already
Yeah, but
expecting
bad.
attacks from Silverblade. I think if they get an attack, Ulstrom will assume that Silverblade.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean... I still do have that Cinderat coin from a while back.
Well, I have one of those.
What if our fishy friend was a Silverblade member, but she didn't know it?
I just wonder if we can
Mhm.
somehow plant this on one of the Inquisitors.
Ah,
and put
Silver.
fingers at each
A
other.
Cinder coin doesn't prove your. I mean, if it was a Mistin coin, sure.
Well, unfortunately, I'm out of those.
I have a fucking stupid idea.
Huh?
Let's go.
I have a fucking stupid idea. Hold on.
Lay it on us,
Um,
boy.
What is Nohara wearing? Like just
Leather
like,
of
Nohara
her
make-
kin.
Leathers. Yeah.
Can I use my leather working tools to try to fashion like a Silverblade emblem into the leather?
Like in a hidden compartment of the leather?
Yeah, like yeah, somewhere on the leather.
I
Fashion
will
like
say that
with
the tools can be provided for you if you want to make the check.
No, I have.
Oh, you have
leather
all the
working
tools.
I'm proficient. I'm proficient in this.
Yeah, but
I
you'll
can do
you'll
this.
have a place to like actually hang it on a rack and all that.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Make a leatherworking check.
Can I
Oh,
go?
boy.
Yep, perfect.
Let's see how
what-
good you are working on fish scales.
What attribute do I use?
Oh, this is
for leatherworking?
dexterity.
For what? Okay.
It looks bad. You are not.
any worse than the rest of her.
You're used to working on land beasts, not the leather of Triton skin.
How's it gonna look in an explosion though? After she's been exploded.
This is true.
Well, I mean, after an explosion, it's not going to be recognizable as Silverblade.
I'm wondering if maybe we can get access to her quarters.
Yeah, if we could put something inside of her room or inside of her belongings, that might be a good.
Rogers goes, her quarters?
Right. She lived off the land. She probably has like a little like underwater like
She has a
like tent.
she has a kelp hut or something.
She has a kelp tent. Yeah.
Damn it.
Can okay, we have time for this though. We have time. Time is on our side. We can like
Mhm.
I could try this again, or we could figure it out. We could find some cloth or do something.
I mean, what are the chances that, say, after the explosion, someone were to find like a hand holding a coin, maybe floating up to the surface?
well, a missing coin or
Yeah, or something.
can we make a counterfeit missing coin? That
Can
I
you?
can counterfeit documents. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wouldn't really work for coinage, I feel like.
well, first of all,
No.
none of you know
Wait,
what a
no.
missing coin looks like. Second of all, you know that deity coins are not exactly easy to forge, considering, like, the one that Buck has is made of
Heavy and
cindorite, which is an
Yeah.
alchemized metal that has a base of gold and platinum mix.
Okay, but
wait,
hear me out.
wait.
If we go back to the Ultima Chapel and we talk to Sindor, maybe he could hook us up with a Mistin coin.
Carnarvon's gonna do like a little hand flapper thing in that direction. Wait, hold on. You can you like forge a set of notes like orders for Nahara to have?
Yeah.
Or is that? Well, Silver's more
I
careful
should
with
be able to
that,
do that, yeah.
but maybe.
I'm trying to
Roger's
make my
like,
character-
do you have a way to make notes that won't get waterlogged?
That's a good point.
It's never come up before. Usually when I'm forging stuff, it's, so I can pass it off to somebody who's not underwater.
Well, now,
If we do
Maybe-
it on, like, leather or something, though, right?
Yeah.
I could
Well-
try again. Yeah.
what if after the explosion is discovered, maybe, I don't know, maybe Carney happens to find a note that was written to her, from...
Yeah, but we don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
Well, then maybe it's something that gets left behind. And we don't have to be the ones to find it.
Yeah, we could just tuck something somewhere in the hopes that it will be noticed by her colleagues.
Yep. But all right, fair. To my original point though, we're the ones that absolutely need to be avoided at all costs. Who under no circumstances we
King
try to fight?
Eternal.
King Eternal.
King Eternal.
King Eternal.
I feel like Dr.
I'd
Gon is
be-
also on the list.
Yeah, I'd be iffy about trying to fight off
Siobhan
with
and
Dr.
Clive are also on the list. I don't want to fight
It-
any of them. We're screwed
Well,
if
we
they
get one of them on their
aggro.
own, then yeah, but if we get one of them on their own, then we might be able to take them on, but I wouldn't try to face both of them at the same time.
Absolutely not.
Do you think that Siobhan was gonna?
I do not think she would help us.
No, do not ask her.
Well, no, listen. We know that they're doing stuff that revolves around Ultima's predecessor and Virtue. We know that. I'm sure that
Yeah.
she'll have questions for the people in charge. No.
I don't think she'll have questions that she wants our help answering.
Wait, you want to
Right.
explain virtue to Siobhan?
I don't.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't want to explain virtue to Siobhan.
Well, at least Eve. At least
I
Eve.
don't want to
I'm certain.
explain Eve to Siobhan either. I don't
Well,
want to
she-
see Siobhan.
You know,
She's
I'm
holy,
just
and
gonna,
she-
I'm just gonna
and
say,
look-
I don't think that Siobhan follows Ultima for the deep history of her lore.
But she's she's a holy person of Ultima.
She
She,
is.
she's blessed. She knows enough to notice that I had Ultima's blessing, like for the fight with
Yeah,
Mom.
based on what she has said and the fact that she seemed to have spoken directly to Ultima, you can kind of get that she might be a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't doubt
And-
that she is a devout follower of Ultima.
And
But
they
I do
they
doubt
haven't
that
been,
that will protect us from her if she decides that we are a danger to their operations here.
well Nahara's kind of proof that they haven't been telling everyone everything. Nahara's kind of proof that they haven't been upfront with what they're doing here, and I'm certain
Second-
that if it turns out that they're doing some weird experimentation with the god that Ultima came from, I'm certain she'll have some very pointed questions to ask.
Okay,
Not to mention that Ultima is missing, supposedly.
Yeah, that's the next thing
Yeah.
I was going to say. Like, she's not going to get any divine inspiration from her god about whether or not to smite our heads in,
She knows.
while
She
Ultima
knows that.
is no contact.
Well, she knows at least that I've gotten help from Miss Ultima.
And I am also a paladin of Ultima, so
Right.
that might help
Wait,
us
what?
as well.
Oh wait, what?
You knew this, Carney. We discussed this already.
Oh right.
You need-
Sorry.
You're stealing my bit.
Wait, what?
It's like there's two
Oh.
dead now.
Well, okay, then that's even more. That's even more. Like two, like I don't know. I think that at the very least, she'll have to reconsider. You know.
Okay, but
I just want you to also consider that if we lay anything out to her and she doesn't go with us, we're going to have to kill her.
yes, even though she's a champion of Ultima.
And I don't personally want to have to kill a champion of Ultima because that would make Ultima mad at me.
I also don't want to kill. Like even regardless, I don't want to kill her. I don't like killing people. It's not good.
Pat.
How do you? Never mind. I don't.
Don't worry about it.
want to know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Look,
about
look, look, some people need to be stopped, and sometimes you gotta beat them up and have a little scrap, and you don't have to kill them.
it. Yeah.
Do you even know what Ultima stands for?
I'm
And he just has his hand. His hand is holding up his forehead, and he's just like rubbing his temples.
Poor man.
Last I checked, killing people wasn't one of them.
Oh my god. Carney, stop talking.
She stands for stuff, but killing people isn't directly one of them.
Oh, this poor paladin.
But
Oh.
I'm just trying to think here. It sounds like this whole
Yeah.
thing is built on a tower of
No,
dishonesty,
no smoke.
no? And the minute that everyone's on the same page as far as information, like they think that this all goes up in smoke.
Right. My concerns are her loyalty as an Inquisitor.
Maybe to the
Right.
King Eternal, but like
Who is on the boat and in charge of this whole operation. And they're not keeping secrets from him. He's secretly here running stuff. Second,
Well, do they
Well,
know that he's
Go-
here?
well, wait,
I don't-
hold on a second.
yeah.
About that actually, Gon's here. Gon is like the secret keeper supreme, from what we know. Like
Yeah.
how do we know that Gon has been like 100% honest with King Eternal? How do we know that?
That's what I'm
sure
thinking.
he hasn't.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if it's
That's true.
better to like convince Gon that like his research here is over. It's time for him to move on before it all gets blown up.
That's true. We could try that.
Probably not a bad idea.
He might be more willing to listen to us than Siobhan would be. Because I'm just... Remember
Scientists
When-
think logically.
when we saw Siobhan execute someone, she didn't really give them the time of day to explain themselves, right?
Hmm.
It was just like, we found this person being suspicious, and then she was like, it's murdering time, and then he was dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, like,
Yeah.
I'm not sure that she's the most patient for, like, our long-winded, please listen to my conspiracy theories, here's all of my red string connecting these different
me
deities and
out.
their lore. Right.
Well-
like, that's not her wheelhouse. Her wheelhouse is, you have angered me and now you will die.
Well, I could just say they're doing something with the god that proceeds. Huh? Good
Okay,
after
but then
that,
what
just
if
so
she
enough
thinks you're
explanation.
being a heretic or something? Then she's, like, honor-bound to kill you.
Actually, how much of that is known to like the average person?
Uh,
We had to dive into
Like
a hidden
Ultima's
Bahamut
ascension to
tank.
Ultima's core G,
godhood.
yeah.
Yeah.
the virtue stuff and Eve stuff is not known to the public.
Okay.
Okay, wait. The by you stuff, you mean the like I guess
that
what facet?
Ultima
Of stuff? Like
ascending
all of
after
it, or
The people think that Ultima was created and not born.
Right.
ah,
Hmm.
okay. Well, okay.
Because
the
Attenuous
fact that
created angels, and then
Right.
Helena was
It's
supposed to be
sacred.
another one of the angels. They thought that
Yeah.
she was created the same way the other angels were and not being born.
Okay, yeah. That
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
But-
that's what
but-
our original thought for her was, that she was his, like, most prized angel, and then it was a betrayal when she was
Mm.
when she ascended.
And now you see
Well,
why she's the most
it's not on
prized.
her.
It's not a.
Right, yeah, now
Yeah.
it makes sense, but when we went in with the lore, it was that she was an angel that he had made.
Yeah.
Now we know that Zatanna was saying, "Hey, I made that."
Hmm
With
But I don't, like, we only started to figure out the virtue stuff after we got into the locked Bahamut
Yeah,
room.
the places that no one has gone into.
And we only
since
started
Gone.
finding out the Eve stuff, like, around that same
Very
time.
recently. Yeah.
Very
Well-
recently. And that we had to talk to freaking Mr. Z,
Mm-hmm.
And
who
Misted.
was like,
And missed him.
yeah,
we had
and
to get
missed
the
him.
information from the other gods.
yeah.
here's the thing though. Like maybe not mention the whole details of how Ultima became Miss Ultima, but I mean the fact that God before her is involved in this, or parts of the God before her is involved in this, is what I think might be a little that might raise some alarm bells. Is what I'm getting at. Maybe
Right.
not
Definitely
say
raise
that.
some alarm bells. I don't know
that,
if it will
but-
get her on
But-
our side.
Right, the alarm bells might be these people are dangerous, and then we're dead.
I
I'm-
definitely think that, like, I'm not saying no. I think that if we had more time for, like, Carney and her to build up a rapport, definitely
Yeah.
we could try to pull her to our side.
Yeah,
We've
but
only
we're
got, like, 4 more
blowing
days
up a
before we
drill
can talk.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna
Should
be
I-
on high alert.
Should
they're
I
not going to
spend
be
some
trusting.
should I spend some time prettying up Miss Ultima's temple then? With that?
I
that,
don't
like,
know if
bring
that
me
would
some
get you
points?
enough rapport, or if we should just spend the time working with Dr. Gon, right? Because we already have some level of he doesn't kill
Rapport
us
with
right
him.
away. Yeah,
Mm,
he's invested in one of us. Looks at Buck.
yeah.
Pat, pat.
Well, if this is
And
going
we
to be
might
a
be able-
longer,
Yeah, go ahead.
if this is going to be a longer endeavor where we're going to take advantage of some of the have left, divide and conquer, maybe. You have tea with Dr. Gon, I have tea with Siobhan.
That's not a bad idea. I think we need to see how everyone reacts to the explosion.
Yeah, let's wait
That's
and
fair.
see what happens after the explosion, and then we can definitely
Mhm.
tweak our plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
I think we do the explosion. We give it a day. We can meet up and figure out what the plan is for the next day after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
If that's the case, then I guess let's go do
Shall we
a
get
one.
water breathing and drop a fish woman next
Yep.
to some C4 in a bubble?
So you
yeah,
can.
a final once over.
Yep, you can go through the preparation of getting your wetsuits back on.
Mhm.
You get your water breathing activated. You get 1 bag of C4 and 1 bag of fish bits.
Yippee!
Yay.
Chum the
Yay.
water.
Dinner and a show.
And
I'm just gonna go ahead and swing Nohara over my shoulder,
No,
basically.
she's in the bag, remember?
Oh no. Oh right. Okay.
no, you could
It's a bag of
you
fish.
can holster the bag over your shoulder
Yeah,
Like
like
a-
Santa.
Like a disgusting.
like a
Santa.
disgusting Santa.
Fish Santa.
I'm Chum Santa Claus.
You're bringing tasty bits to all the
I'm
little
Chum Santa
sharks.
Claus.
Yeah. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good bite.
All right. I don't like the fact that I liked that. Anyway, you guys don't really have much issue getting back down there now that you know the process. You get through the force wall, and pretty much the device was already set up by Roger, so it's pretty much you just have to attach it to the drill arm.
Yeah.
So you pretty much just attach it. There's some adhesive that you can just attach the thing onto.
Okay.
Yep, you don't have. Jolly Roger said just put it on there. You don't need to press any buttons or anything.
All right.
The timer was already set.
Get out of here.
Yeah, let's just set it up
Well-
and swim back.
well-
Leave the fish bits.
Well,
and...
hold on. Well, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, and because of the
Uh,
fact that you do it high up, he only gave you one brick.
Right.
Mhm.
Like
He
one
doesn't want to
brick
kill all of you.
sunken- Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What a nice man.
Well, I mean, it's set for the morning, so yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
There's always the chance that we can mess it up.
Fair.
Mhm.
We're good at that.
The thing I wanted to do was now that we're here and now we have a little bit of time and way, I would like to actually go and look at look where the drill head is, drilling into.
You want to go down into the.
I mean,
deep,
you already
dark
saw where it was.
But- Well, let's actually. I want
We're
to
gonna
because
get
we
eaten by a behemoth.
we got rid of all the things that were originally
We got
down
rid of the
here.
Yeah, we
top
did clear it
level
out.
things. There's gonna be a lot.
I-
Okay.
I am actually curious what's down, like,
Okay,
around
if
the
we're-
drill head, too.
And if
Okay.
we're going,
We-
we should go
We were
together.
gonna look at that
yes.
before Nohara interrupted us. So
Yeah, we're not going to get
That's
another
true.
chance.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
So
You're all right. I'm just dubious of
Mm-mm.
our survival.
I understand.
You're just like, I want to go to bed. I don't want to be here.
This place sucks.
I want to go back to my shitty accounting job.
I do. I miss crunching numbers.
all right.
You mean cooking them?
Yeah.
You mean stir frying those numbers?
Sizzling up those books, man.
All right.
Taking him down from white collar perspective.
So you all swim down to the bottom, and you go to the bottom of the rig. You see the place where it goes in. There's like a blowout preventer that is there with a valve. It looks like there's like a pressurization. It looks like it might need to be like checked from time to time, which you think that Noara was told to do so.
Mm-hmm. Does it look like it was checked? Did
She
she do it?
started checking.
Ah, okay. We put a stop to that.
Yeah.
But
Good job, us.
yeah, you see the corpse of Vormafeth, and you see the place where the drill goes in. There's the blowout preventer with the gauge.
Alright. I'd like to go and back to the drill.
Inspect the drill?
Look into what's getting drilled into. Huh?
I mean, this is where it's.
Basically,
Hold on.
I guess the because it was past the spine. Like I want to see like the actual point of impact for the drill.
Yeah, the blowout preventer is the impact.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. The drill itself is going like another 50 feet down into the ground.
Hmm. Okay.
But that's under the ground.
We can't get to that part.
Yeah. Unless you have a spell for it.
I don't think original comes with the spell, but I do want to.
I know there are spells that allow you to pass through stone.
Yeah.
So technically there is possibilities, but
I don't have those. I'll just dimension door us down to where the bottom of the drill bit is.
Do not.
And you immediately go up to the oil rig and through the filtration
ow,
system.
Ow, 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 yeah.
Slurp.
Slurp.
That's how you become a slushy.
I don't want to be
we end up
Boba.
in the sieves. They don't have a sieve for people.
Oh no.
You get to join the slush with
Yeah, you might actually get filtered in the same place as Vormafeth.
Wow. What an honor.
I was thinking of the
Of the foreman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Less of an honor.
Anyway,
Yeah,
is there
I don't
anything
have
else you want to
say
inspect
much.
in this area?
Okay, so
Did
just
you want
just
to try and go down to where the remaining limbs had fallen? Wing,
sorry, just thinking
femur,
about
legs. Yeah.
Yeah, the elbows.
Find all 4 of his femurs.
Mhm.
Find every femur in this dragon.
Wow, this dragon had 6 femurs. What a great guy.
Wow, wild.
It's amazing.
Femurs in
Nature
the
is
wings.
I want to.
exciting.
Okay, can I glean anything from like the geology or just it just does anything seem off about this area that they're drilling into? Because I'm thinking about the fact that they moved the drill here instead of over,
You used your
what it was
magic
before.
sense.
Uh,
You already did
You
some,
kind of get the
but-
Yeah.
fact that they changed the drill location based on what was around here. And considering its location, you kind of get the fact that they were more interested in drilling near Vormafeth than the optimal oil location. And possibly due to where the Nexus is.
So this is where the Nexus is. Like they're drilling into the Nexus spot, basically.
Yeah. So basically, instead of the optimal oil location, they're drilling into the Nexus and the Dragon.
Okay, all right. And then in that case, yeah. Since I'm close to the Nexus, I want to see if my magic awareness like points me to anything particularly weird or.
Oh, you
anything.
see
I
your
wanna see if I
Magic
can't
Nexus,
focus.
and the area around you glows.
Hmm.
You see a
And the dragon bones are skeletal or magical.
You can. It's almost blinding how bright it is with the Nexus being here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and mark off the magic awareness.
But
I would like.
you can
Alright.
kind of confirm that
I
the
would-
Nexus is here from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Sure.
So with that in mind, I would like to improvise an action.
Uh huh.
Dangerous.
All right. Can I with this? I want to just see if I can't like. I guess stretch out the magic awareness and just kind of like I want to. I don't know how to put this, but I want to basically like go into like my rage, like I want to go into like my wild magic rage and just try to like I guess feel or influence or just see if I can interact with the magic around me, like while in my state of like basically open up my senses perception and get feeling like see if I can't like do anything with the magic.
I mean, you could detect it.
See?
Magic is present.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what
Well,
else you
okay,
want from that.
I guess. Okay, no. Okay, I guess. I want to see if I can't spend the rage to influence the magic around the net some way. To see if I can't do anything like that.
Not that you know of. You just kind of focus in and nothing really happens.
All right. I'll mark. All right. Okay, nothing. In that case, all right. Then final question to maybe influence, a final bit of information.
Mm-hmm.
Since there's like magic leaking out of this place, can I like? Do I see if anything's affected by that? Like any, like are there any flora or fauna that seem to have been influenced by the leaking magic here? Does it do anything to the structure of the rocks or geography or anything like that? Like just
Make a survival check.
ignore the D4 because I don't think I live in boots, so 17.
Sorry.
It's okay.
If you wiggle your arms at me in a way that indicates
Nah.
booping, I can.
You
It's all good. This is
immediately tell, and this doesn't seem to be directly from the Nexus, but from Vormifeth's effect. You think that this area has its own kind of biome because living creatures from the inside don't leave, and the living creatures from the outside don't enter.
Magical fish.
So this is like a small little biome.
It's like a time capsule of what the life here was during the Hexatronic War.
We're gonna get super plague.
We're gonna bring back all new diseases.
Hells yeah!
Okay.
So you think that like the influence of the migration of fishes and stuff might not affect this area?
Okay. And with that in mind, do I see? I'd like to look around for any like bit of sea life of note, like anything of note that they may be, any water plants.
I mean, they exist, but nothing that stands out as being impactful.
Okay, that's fair. All right. In that case, I guess the last thing to do would be to look for the femur.
There is no femur down here.
Damn it.
Whatever that is.
Well, to swim out and look for where the skeleton might have drifted. Because that's the last little bit of thing.
You mean that area north?
Yeah. Unless anyone else has anything they want to do, try to do. I don't mean to.
No, I'm good. I'm just like on high alert for a behemoth to eat me.
Alright, so you head north?
Yes.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Alright, you start going down to see if you can find where the rest of the skeleton is. And you stop yourself as you start to feel yourself being pulled. You think that it might be on the other side of the field.
We're being pushed away from the skeleton.
Well, being pulled. So yeah.
Yeah, you feel yourself being pulled in, but luckily you are not, like, being ejected into a current where the party's like, where'd Carney go?
You were watching him.
Carney washes ashore on Alzaria somewhere.
Can you imagine?
Yes, I can.
More as time goes on, huh?
More and more.
More and more.
So you stop yourself from potentially leaving the party.
Yeah. Oh, I want to. Yeah, I want to go ahead and communicate this with everyone. So I do charades and remember. Oh my, Strays.
Wait, Strays.
And I do the think wait.
You can still do charades first.
Yeah.
See if we can figure out your meaning.
Yeah. So I look at a stray and like put my fingers to my temples.
Like unagi.
Yeah, like the eel.
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 Yep. And if the link is open, I say there's something down here that almost pulled me in. And I just did not get pulled, but the little thing to be careful about if we want to go for the rest of the skeleton.
I'm not sure how much more of the skeleton we want to be messing around with if people are gonna come down and look.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair. It's just I just wanted to make sure. Do you guys think that there's anything here that may be helpful, like a bit of claw or wing that they could use? I mean, maybe something for you, Mr. Buck, since you seem to have like kind of dragonish powers. Imagine they might do something.
Well, I don't know enough about that, but
Yeah.
I get the feeling that if I get any more dragony, Dr. Gon's not going to let me out of his sight.
Yeah, we kind of need to decrease the amount of dragony the Buck is.
Well, fair enough. I guess at this point I'll ask everyone if should we head home or do we want to see about exploring the field down here?
I think we should head back, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
little worried that any exploring we do down here will get us sent out someplace we can't get back from.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't got a rope to pull anyone back with.
Yeah, some fish woman chewed through it.
Yeah, I guess getting pulled down here would make it more difficult to come back up. This is
Right.
this pulls deep and it doesn't push us out.
Yeah, and you are much stronger than me, at least.
The rest of us.
So the fact that
All
you're
right.
able to stop yourself doesn't mean that I'll be able to stop myself.
That's fair. Well, all right. If we're playing better safe than sorry, then I head back in. Get ready for. Well, I woke up at the boom.
Yeah, I vote we go and have a restful night, and that way I won't cook the books tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
We gotta get work done before things explode.
So do you guys go back to your quarters and go to being normal employees?
I
Yes.
think that's my
I think
plan.
so.
Yeah.
Alright. Eventually you guys go there, and as you guys have a long rest, it is the morning.
Wow. Crazy how nature do that.
Yeah. The sun rises, you guys have a good sleep.
Nice.
That doesn't sound like us.
Not at
You have a sleep.
Ah,
That's
there
more
it
like
is.
Carney,
Yeah.
you get called over to clean up a spill. And as you do, you get led onto the oil rig by a security officer.
Okay.
A security spill.
Mm-mm. And eventually he'll lead you over, and he walks you into the laboratory.
Fucking course.
Oh no.
And yeah. You see the lab. You see rows of lab assistants that seem to be doing research on the trays. You see like various microscopes and samples and beakers and a lot of expensive equipment around.
Okay.
And you see Dr. Gon, who starts to approach you. He's like, Mr. Flowers.
I just kind of give a salute, like, yes.
You use a right hand or left hand to salute.
I use the right hand.
Use both. Be safe.
They kind of like everyone in the area just kind of looks at you, and he says, All right. Well, I have a little something you could probably help me with. Come over here. Make a
What's the mood in the room? Yeah.
make an insight check.
Oh no, this is kind of
Cookie,
spooky.
what are you?
That's a 12.
This doesn't seem too different than the normal sinister of Dr. Awengon.
It's hard to tell.
It's like he's always sinister. It's just what fluctuation of sinister is he?
right?
This is the first time we've seen him be sinister around other people, though.
Yeah, it's usually just to us. Alone.
Yeah, this is new.
Helpless.
Okay.
Make a perception check.
All right. I am much better at this. 14.
Did it. You perceived.
You did.
You feel a sharp pain in your neck.
God damn it.
I put my hands on my neck.
There's a syringe there.
Oh no.
Imagine.
What are?
I just need to collect something that Dr. Vincent didn't manage to get. Nothing personal on that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no, you're the Titan sample.
Sorry, but
Hey, what the fuck?
having Archfate energy in you is kind of useful for me at the moment.
Oh, no.
And your vision starts to fade. Actually, your vision doesn't fade, actually. You just become numb. You can see everything.
Ugh.
Oh, that's worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
That's worse, actually.
Yep. All right.
Can we go
all right.
back to the fading vision?
Nope. Okay. All right. Crisis mode. Crisis mode. I'm going to rage.
Alright,
Crisis mode. I'm
you're angry but paralyzed.
raging.
Aggressively.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay.
IRL for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Harachi.
Ooh.
Um,
Not now! Not now! Come on! I do just teleport somewhere, so I just flop to the ground 30
yeah,
feet
you
away.
basically just flop in a random area. So you're like, don't have any control of your body.
Yeah, I try to teleport to the door, and then just like dematerialize, I'm just on the ground. Like,
As a matter of fact, you flop like 10 feet away on the ground, just flop, and you lose your bowel control.
No.
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 Insult
No.
to injury. Oh no.
And you haven't attacked or been attacked, so you lose your rage. And then Dr. Alwingon comes over and picks you up by the scruff of your shirt. And then, if nothing else, he'll start to put you inside of a machine.
I mean, can I do anything else? Like,
Not the
like,
machine.
can I do anything at this point?
Can you?
No.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to shake this off.
Alright, do you do
my
and
God.
use another rage?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, let's see what your wild surge is. Alright,
Nice.
so he's
Like,
he's walking slower to this machine.
I'm gonna, yeah. With that, I'm going to like see if I can't like will my body to move. I'm gonna try my best to move an arm or try to regain control of my body.
Make a con
Oh my
save.
God.
That's much better.
Alright, you start to regain some of your feelings. Make an athletics check.
Huh? And I'm raging. I'm raging.
Go, Cardi. We can run for it.
You break
Go
out
faster.
of Dr. Gunn's grapple and just flop. And you can start to kind of crawl away.
Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep moving, and if my rage runs out, I'm popping it again.
Yeah, your rage will stop as he grabs you.
I'm gonna. Actually, okay. At first, I'm gonna bolster myself. I'm gonna give myself a D3 for 10 minutes, and then
Hmm.
do it again.
It's stressful.
Alright, let's see what your new wild magic is. Well, he's not going to attack you.
Are you sure he doesn't want to box Carney's ears or something?
Yeah, just like bop him on the top of the head.
Like, stop that, pal.
There's kind of a whistle, and then several other assistants come to help with. Make one more con
The
save
opposite
real
of what I
quick.
wanted.
Corny. Holy shit!
Let's go!
Make an athletics check, and I'll do it with advantage from the help.
Uh,
So I guess we're technically both doing an advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Well
That's clutch.
done.
Well done.
Alright. So they kind of drag you off, and they start putting you in this machine in the side area, and you just kind of push them off and run forward. Make a perception check.
Yep. Alright. Fuck me.
Oh.
That's not good.
You see that there's
Oh,
other
you wanted it.
machines that seem to be occupied, but you, from place painting on the floor, you can't really get a good view of it.
Alright, shoot. I'm gonna look around for like, I want to see if there's a makeshift weapon, like if there's like a broom I can pick up. Oh no, I have right, janitor,
Or
my broom,
janitor, you got a broom.
broom. I can sit out of someone near me with the broom,
You mean the mop bucket?
Yeah.
or the mop, yeah,
Throw the
with
bucket
mop.
out.
You're kind of been pulled away from the mop bucket at this point.
Damn.
Okay, then. Yeah, okay, regardless at that point, then bolted at that point. Let's see if I
You
can
can
get
start to
away.
kind of get to your feet. And because you get to your feet, you can kind of better see things. And you see that there is a few of these capsules that they have people in. There's two figures, and of the figures here, there's two that stand out to you.
Alright.
One is Ultima.
What?
No.
Oh. Hey, what the fuck?
Give her back.
And the other is Finality.
What?
Oh.
Oh no.
What?
Hey, wait a minute.
This has got way worse!
What?
This has got way worse! Holy shit! This has got so much worse in 2
Fuck.
seconds! What?
And Dr. Gon, because of you resisting, you're able to see this before Dr. Gon pulls you back into the machine.
Oh my god.
What are you doing? Hold on.
Not
What are you-
encapsulate
what
me
are you-
until you've answered my
what-
questions.
What are you doing to this Ultima? And what is he doing here?
He kind of pulls out this mask and starts putting it. He's like, I don't think I need to answer any questions at the moment. Just go to sleep.
All right, you know what? This is desperate. One more rage. And I'll
Final rage?
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh if this is teleport.
Second to last.
Rage
This is
against
the
the
second.
machine, Carney.
This is the second to last rage. This is the
Pixie,
second.
Pixie.
Yep.
Pixie time.
The penultimate
I'll keep-
rage. Let's
I'll
go.
keep one more.
Pull out a
One more in my
phone.
back pocket, but this is the last one for now.
Okay.
Well,
Suck! The big suck! The big suck!
Roll the d12 damage. That's gonna be more important than the temporary. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
you got him. You did it.
Yep, you did it.
The thing is, it was possible to kill the lab assistants with that, but not with a 1.
Yeah,
Damn it.
they feel a little sucked on. They feel a
Yeah,
little
the
smoked
lab
on. They're like,
assistants have under 12 hit points, so that would have mattered.
Damn.
They're a little tired now.
Yeah, now they're just a little
Ow.
tired.
Yep.
Dr. Gon, I don't feel so good.
And you feel needles start to stick into you as you start to lose your ability to resist.
No.
And we're going to end it there.
No!
Oh,
Child!
damn it.
Child!
Damn it.
Oh no!
Mhm.
Oh dear!
Oh wow.
Your response. Oh dear.
Oh, dear.
Well, I have 16 temp HP for them to chew through. If that,
Oh,
if that
no.
means anything.
Well, for what it's worth, I don't think he's gonna kill you, but
Well,
yet.
we don't know that.
Yeah, it's true. You are become pickle.
Yee.
You turned Cardi into a
As,
pickle.
as I knew already, but still, screw you, JoJo.
Nice.
I mean, there's a lot of
Turn
things
into a
that
pickle.
you don't know.
Worst
Like,
thing I've ever
no,
seen.
nobody's ever explained like finality or anything like that
Nope.
to you.
Yeah, there's a lot.
All right, so I'll explain this while we're still on stream, just so that the raiders can hear this. There's these things called the Ancients. What the Ancients are is these 8 clones that Vecna had made of himself as potentials for potential extra body parts if he ever needed it. And he sent it to this planet, and those 8 awoken as the 8 Ancients. Finality is one of those Ancients' son, so he's the son of a clone of Vecna.
And he's very strong.
And he's stronger than
He's also
the
not
gods
very
in
nice.
this realm.
He was raising a city last we saw him.
Yeah.
He fucked up Sariel's hometown.
Yeah, real bad.
So,
He
the,
really
the,
screwed
the
us
only reason
over.
the party survived the encounter with him is because he wasn't even trying to kill the party. They
Yeah.
were just in the way when he was raging. He didn't find the party significant enough to even bother with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which counts as a win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it did count as a win.
yeah, but
I
the
still
son
did
of a
try to
clone
take
of
a swing at him.
Vecna is what you need to know about that.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
figured.
That's already enough to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Did not stop me from trying to take a swing at him.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did good.
Yeah, you got
But-
pushed into the sky for it.
You did. That was a scary moment.
But anyway, that'll be it for now.
Okay, thanks for filler episode.
Yes,
Yeah.
filler episode where nothing happens.
Uh-huh. This was
Nothing
the
happens until the last
funny
5
side
minutes.
episode.
Yeah. So
Each episode.
we're gonna say hi to Rain, who is playing Dave the Diver.
Nice.
Oh, more ocean. Yeah.
More ocean, exactly. And I'll see you all later.
Wilder.
Have a great
See
one.
you later.
Bye bye.